Hi, welcome back to AU in View, where we will talk about important topics relevant to AU students and the community. I'm your host, Morgan.
And I'm Daniela. On this week's episode, we're going to hear about a plethora of interesting topics buzzing on campus. To kick it all off, we have an information segment from Alex about new safety features on AU's campus that you may not know about.
Right after safety, we want to dive into another aspect of AU that many students might not have time to appreciate as much, which is the art on campus. To wrap it all up, we have another spotlight on another important student organization here at AU.
Let's get the show started and view AU.
An emergency can happen at any time on campus. Here at AU, we value the safety of those on our campus. Be sure to take in the following tips as they can make a difference during an emergency. Over the summer, AU implemented new safety protocols, including in the case of an intruder or school shooter, we use the protocol run, hide, fight. Your first step is to run if there is a clear path. If that is not possible, hide. And as a last resort, if you cannot run or hide, you must fight. We also have a number of blue poles on our campus called Code Blues. There are 10 on campus and 2 at the Spartan Athletic Park. These are here for when you need an officer for help or just an escort to your vehicle. If you have any concern for your safety here at AU, you can reach Campus Public Safety at 630-844-5450. You can also go to aurora.edu/bit to leave an anonymous tip for anything suspicious. Remember, if you see something, say something.
Thanks, Alex. I'm sure our viewers would agree that AU safety procedures are extremely important to know.
While our safety procedures are becoming more known on campus, something that may not be talked about as much is the artwork scene around AU. Let's go to Sam and hear more.
Hey guys, my name is Sam Chase, and today we're going to be taking a look at all of the awesome artworks that are here at around the Aurora University campus. Here at AU, we have hundreds of pieces of artwork just scattered in all the buildings across, and that doesn't even include the Shingothi Center. So today, I would like to showcase 2 of the awesome artworks that exist here, and here is one of them. We're on the 2nd floor of the Institute building. This is a piece called Pickup Game by Tom Behrens. It's an oil painting on canvas, and you can see here that it depicts a suburban neighborhood with wreckage going across the canvas. So this could mean maybe a natural disaster went by, or maybe it was something else. I don't know. That's for you to find out yourself and to take a look at it. And next, we're going to move to outside the STEM building, and we're going to take a look at one of the sculptures that lives outside of there. Now we stand outside the STEM building next to this huge Molecule of Life sculpture done by Michael Shearer in 1987. It was donated to us to landmark the STEM building, which showcases Aurora University's high standards of quality in both science and the arts. So the Molecule of Life is made out of just metal and construction work and was donated by the Garb Metalworks construction company. Day-to-day life for a student can be hectic, but it's important to take time for other things too, like admiring art and the other things that are around us. And you don't have to be an art expert or an art major to appreciate paintings or sculptures. Think to yourself, what did the artists use to make this? And did that mean anything to them because they were using that? So for example, paint and their fingers, or paint and a brush, or metal and machines. Why did they use that to make the creations? Or how does the art make you feel? Do you want to feel that way? And did the artist want you to feel that way? These are questions that anyone can ask themselves when they're viewing art to get more out of it than what you see. So keep your eyes peeled for all the amazing artworks that exist around campus. And I've been Sam Chase, and let's get back to the rest of the show.
So now, when you're on campus, going to class, or just walking around, take a minute to look at the artwork we have displayed, because while it's pretty cool, it's also an important part of our campus.
I agree. For our last segment of the day, let's hear from Araceli to put a spotlight on a student organization that is also a big part of AU.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Spotlight on Student Orgs. This week we're featuring Black Student Union, also known as BSU. The purpose of BSU is to promote cultural unity throughout the AU community. They encourage cultural oneness through education, activities, and discussion on prevalent issues. Joining us today is Escortina Irving, who is the faculty advisor for BSU here at AU, and she's here to tell us a little bit more about the organization. So Escortina, can you tell us a little bit more about what BSU does and your role?
Yes, so I'm the advisor of BSU, and BSU provides for students a sense of family and culture away from home. Being on a predominantly white campus can be a little challenging when you're in a classroom and often think you're the only Black student on campus, but it's not true. And when we get together in groups and have events, we can see that we're represented on campus. So it's to encourage students to be themselves in a safe place and to see others that look like them. We also have events. One of our big ones that we do as soon as freshmen come on campus is called the Back to School Barbecue. And it's usually 80 to 100 students there. And the upperclassmen, we welcome them to campus to let them know, hey, we're here. We're here to mentor, we're here to encourage and support, and if there's anything you need, that they can come to us for advice. So BSU, along with the e-board, comes out and talk to the students and share their names and phone numbers with students.
Perfect. So how can students get involved?
They can get involved by going to SpartanNet, and under SpartanNet you can search for BSU, and under there they'll give contacts of leadership, so you can reach out to them and let them know that you're interested in joining, and they'll connect with you. You also can connect online through SpartanNet.
Sounds good. Thank you, Escartina, for taking the time to come out and tell us a little bit more about Black Student Union and what you all do here on campus. That's all for this week on the Spotlight on Student Orgs. Join us next week for our next Spotlight on another campus organization.
Well, that's a wrap for us here on AU in View.
I hope you guys were able to learn something new with us this week.
We want to thank all of you for tuning into this episode. If you want to show your support for AU in View or have segment suggestions for us, find us at auspartanmedia.com. I'm your host, Morgan.
And I'm your host, Daniela. We'll see you next time on AU in View.